All right, here we go. 4:30 in the morning on November 12th, opening day for Modern Gun here in Kentucky, and I'm headed to the farm. Didn't have any luck last night. Should have. It was perfect. Rain stopped, turned beautiful. Just nothing. I didn't see a single deer until on my way out. I got on that road and bumped, I think, a doe down in that bottom, but didn't see anything. But hoping today's different. It is 36 degrees right now and dropping throughout the entire morning. It's supposed to start raining here between 5 and 6, and then from 8 to 11 supposed to turn over to snow flurry mix, and then just perfect conditions today. So really excited. Hopefully we'll start getting some of these cruiser bucks out here on the farm like we normally do. I'm still a little early, and I feel like this year I'm just running 2 weeks behind on everything. I don't know if everybody else is feeling the same way. But here in Kentucky, we had a massive drought up through the past almost 3 months. And then I just really think it's got something to do with, changing things up here. But I do know this, the rut is the rut, and I'm starting to see action. I'm starting to see scrapes and rubs for really the first time all season. So really hoping that we're getting into that time of year where this farm starts bringing those cruiser bucks in. And, again, feel like we're probably a week out from really getting into the big boys showing up on the farm. But either way, we're going to get out here today, going up in the tower blind just because of the weather, and we're going to do an all-day set. So hopefully you come along for the ride. Hopefully you've stayed up to this point. I know it's been kind of grueling here. Haven't had a lot of content, haven't seen hardly any bucks this season, but we're in that time of year where it's like that light switch goes off and boom, everything changes. One thing about hunting, I don't care, just like myself, I've hunted 56 sits already, I believe, if my math is correct, and just haven't had any luck. That includes Kentucky and Ohio. But it takes 30 seconds for your entire season to change, and you just got to stay after it. So that's what I'm doing today. 4:30 in the morning, gonna get out here hoping to be all set up in the blind by roughly 5:30ish. Plenty of time, about 2 hours there before the sun starts coming up. Let everything calm back down and hopefully be in the game this morning. So
shadows, the lights, the smoke, guitars look at us like some kind of stars. But it never takes too long to get tired of these songs. No, it never takes too long. They all get tired of these songs. They get tired of these songs. days trying hard to get away from all the things that clouded my head. There were screaming demons in my dreams every time I fall asleep, so I just got rid of my bed. I'm going crazy, crazy, I just can't help myself. Oh, I'm losing my mind and I'm running out of breath. I'm going crazy, crazy, and I can't pay my debt. I keep looking for something that I ain't found yet. My mama tried to tell me, son, if you want to be someone, the narrow road will get you in. But by the time I found the line I was supposed to be walking fine, I realized it never ends. I'm going crazy, crazy, I just can't help myself. Oh, I'm losing my mind and I'm running out of breath. I'm going crazy, crazy, and I can't pay my debt. I keep looking for something that I ain't found yet. Oh, I'm going crazy, crazy, I just can't help myself. Oh, I'm losing my mind and I'm running.
Back of the truck, it is 6:30. Got stuck up there. The field filled up with a bunch of yearlings and doe and fawn. So I think they're breaking loose and kind of congregating together as these more mature doe are starting to get pushed around. But wow, what an incredible hunt today. 13 and a half straight hours up in the blind. And I apologize, I am frozen. My throat's, my voice is about gone. My beard is completely jacked from being in that mask all day. But had a little taste of every season today. And again, I'm gonna go back 2 days ago. It was 76 degrees here in Kentucky. And right now it's 32. It was pouring rain for a couple hours this morning. That switched over to heavy sleet, and then that switched over to almost a complete whiteout and snow. Went back to sleet, and then just everything turned to ice. But what an incredible day, especially the midday action. Guys, if you're not hunting midday right now, you're missing out. The hottest action today was from about 11:30 to about 2:25. And in between that time, I've seen the most buck action, to include the best buck we saw today, which is that 9.3.5 years old. He's been most active daylight over the past several days. So kind of anticipated seeing him today, but I was just paying more attention to my left because that's where I was seeing most of the deer action. I looked over to my right to that feeder, and boom, there he was, just standing there in all his glory with a doe. So kind of go back to what I was saying earlier, is this time of year you're primarily going to see these younger 2 and 3 year old bucks harassing doe, right? So you start to see a lot of action. The really big matured bucks have a doe on lock, and they're with them right now until they breed. At the same time, you still got to be out here, but that midday activity is hot right now. So I think that the really good chasing of matured bucks, we're still 3 to 5 days out from that, from what I've seen today. So once they breed that doe, and then they're chasing and looking for that next estrus doe. But right now you just got the young bucks that don't know what they're doing. They're just running around willy-nilly trying to find love. But that was very much what I saw today, kind of what I anticipated, but just a fun hunt. I think the longest I went without seeing a deer for 13 and a half hours or 40 minutes. So other than that, basically every time I seen a couple doe or doe in the field, a buck would show up. So a young buck. So anyway, really exciting day. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up for opening day Modern Gun 2022 here in Kentucky. I'm gonna wrap it up, throw it together, just kind of show you what we've been doing, and then get right back out here tomorrow. But I'm gonna change up my plan. Since midday was so amazing today, I think I'm gonna come out about 8:30, get up in that tower about 9. I'm gonna get some tanks out because I didn't put tanks out this morning due to the rain. It wouldn't have made no sense. So I'm gonna get that P fuser going. I'm gonna get some Tank 69 going. I'm gonna freshen up those scrapes that are close to that big oak on that point. And then I'm also gonna bring out a couple bags of Rack 1, that peanut butter protein bar, and just juice up that corn that's on this side. I put 250 pounds over there on this side, so it'd give me a 100-yard shot from the blind on this side of that thicket where they are always congregating. And I didn't see a single deer come up to that, and it doesn't look like it's been touched. So they typically are staying on the other side of that little thick area, outside of the food plot area, unless they come from the right. So I'm gonna try to juice that up and get it going, and we'll get up in there about 9 o'clock and then hunt until around 3-ish, just depending on what we're seeing, and then get out of there. A good 6-hour sit. But 13 and a half hours today, guys. I am beat. I'm frozen to the core. So I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna get home, spend some time with the family, just get in the shower and warm my blood up, because man, I'm chilly. And we're gonna get right back after it tomorrow. So until next time, guys, wake up and hunt.